Hey, come here. Come here, I want to tell you something. Forward, come straight. You see, just a while ago, me I think about something, right? It's a story I know actually a very captivating story. You know, it's a life-changing story as well. That's something that changed my life personally, and I just want to share with you. You see me, as something where will definitely change your life as well. Even if you not change your life, I know that it has add value to your life. Alright, so just listen up. Paul, come on, Tyson. Yeah, sorry about that. I did need to get a bucket of water. Alright, I'm really thirsty, but see you there now. Alright. That was a bit of a walk, but before I go into the story, like you know, I want to ask you a question, right? What is success? What is your definition of success? Alright, that's a good definition. I respect your definition as well. And success is a very opinionated thing, right? A lot of persons have their own definition of success. Well, let me give you a story, and this will probably redefine your meaning of success. So this story is about a poor man. Two poor men actually, right? It's just that one is more fortunate than one, right? You have a man that sells newspaper, and you have a man that is destined to be an entrepreneur. You know, he's working on his business on a day-to-day basis. He works all day, he works hard on it. Not that the newspaper man is not working hard, but you know, the man that is doing his entrepreneur business is on a better path. Let me put it that way. But here what's up now. The entrepreneur, he wasn't an entrepreneur as yet, you know, bear that in mind. He wasn't an entrepreneur as yet, but here what? He was going to an appointment overseas. I'm not sure where, but he was going on an appointment, and guess what? He had to keep track with what's going on in the market. He didn't have a newspaper, he left his newspaper at home. So he went to the man that is selling the newspaper, right? And he said, hey, I left my newspaper and I don't have any money. I don't know if you can lend me a newspaper until, you know, I can pay back. The man said, the man that is selling the newspaper, he said, I haven't made any sale from there. It's a slow day, but you know what, alright, this is newspaper. The man said, thank you. I really appreciate it. So while he was traveling on the plane, you know, he was reading the newspaper. He was reading as fast as he could, as best as he could, right? And the man that sold him the newspaper, he wasn't on his mind naturally, right? You're not gonna think about a man who's selling a newspaper, right? But stick up in here, how the newspaper man are gonna really come in handy. 6 months later, the man went to the airport again, and coincidentally, he left his newspaper again, and the same newspaper man that sold him the last time, he went to him again and asking him for a new free newspaper again, despite the fact that the newspaper man remembered him. He said, hey, so the last time, weren't you the same guy that came to me and said you don't have any money to buy this? And one said, yes, but I really need it, I'm so sorry, I'll definitely make it up to you, just that I don't have any change right now, but I'll definitely make it up to you. So the newspaper man, in the back of his head, he's saying, yo, I wonder if this man will take me for an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You know what? The more I give, the more I receive. So, with a very heavy heart, no, not heavy heart. I'm not gonna tell a lie on the man, tell the story properly. Not with a heavy heart. He gave him willingly, with a willing heart. Because you know, what goes around comes around. So, gave the man the newspaper for free again. And after which, like 5 years later, 4 to 5 years later, that newspaper man, he was still working at the airport selling newspaper, and that entrepreneur, destined entrepreneur, he became one of the richest man in the world. Here's the funny part about it. So you see the millionaire now, because he's one of the richest man in the world right now. So he did not forget about the man that gave him the free newspaper twice. So unlike most persons, you know what he did? He actually went back for that man, because he's saying that if that man didn't give me the newspaper, I wouldn't be able to keep track with what's happening. So he changed my life more than he ever imagined. And he went back to the airport and he searched for the man. The man was not at that airport again, but he continued to search until he found that man. So I'm not gonna tell you the person name. If you want to know the person name or the stories about, just Google it. Alright, so I Kaden, say I'm the millionaire, you know, I'm already a destined millionaire. I'm destined to be a millionaire. So say Kaden, I went back and I started to look for Ryan at a different airport, and then I found him and I said, yo, Ryan, what go on? You remember me? I said, yeah man, I know you man, you're popular now, you're Kaden, right? Kaden Powell. And I say, yeah man, you remember what you do for me? Man say, yeah, I never do nothing much. Just get a newspaper 2 times, think I style me. And I say, no man, you know, just give me a newspaper that changed my life. And I tell you really true, I'm coming to you right now to do you back the favor, right? I want to give back to you. So the man say, wow, Kaden, you know, that's very amazing, right? But not to blame you or anything, but you can't give back to me what I gave to you. So Kaden replied and said, what that's supposed to mean. So Ryan said, Larry, look Kaden, you see, I gave to you when I was a poor man. I gave to you when I had nothing. So I have everything to lose. But now, since you are a rich man, one of the richest man in the world, you're trying to give back to me. So right now you have everything. So if you give me something now, there's nothing to lose. So see, you can't do back. At that point, you know, Kaden realized that he was rich, you know, but he was not successful. So what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that you can have a lot of money, but you're not successful. You can be rich but not successful. In order to be successful, you have to have abundance in your health, your wealth, your spirituality, and the relationships. You have to give back to people, right? It's a quite simple story, but it's a quite life-changing story, and it is based on a true story. Alright, so as I'm saying, I'm not gonna tell you the name of the person. The first person that comments the name of the person, I might just when I'm talking. Alright, so blessings and love. I really hope that this story add value to your life, and I really hope that you apply it to your life as well. Alright, and don't just run down riches, run down to be a successful person. Alright, live a happy life, live a healthy life, because you have a lot of persons out there right now that rich. When I say rich, I mean like bricks from bricks, but they're not happy, they're not successful, you know. Some of those monies are dirty money. Some of those money, you know, they have to kill people to get those money. Some of those money, they have to do some stuff that they are not proud of to get those money. Come on, closer, man. I know, not so close. But as me I say, just live to be happy. You see me? Don't just chase the money, just chase a happy life. Alright, so you need to give gratitude. You need to appreciate whatever you have, right? And if you can appreciate what you have, you'll appreciate what other persons have. You'll appreciate what other persons do for you as well. Alright, so just bear that in mind and love you, alright?